Hi and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make body butter cream less greasy with the use of natural ingredients like flaxseed and aloe vera gel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sylvia. I make DIY skincare and hair care products. So let's get started. So to make this body butter cream, I have my ingredients measured out. In my beaker I have cocoa butter, and for my cocoa butter I measured out 30 grams of cocoa butter. And the next ingredient I'm adding to my beaker is my shea butter. Shea butter is lightweight and it doesn't clog pores. If you check in the comedogenic rating, it's 0, and meaning that it wouldn't clog pores, and that's why I'm using it in this tutorial. And for my shea butter I have 150 grams of shea butter. And after adding this, the next I'm adding is my cetyl alcohol. I have 10 grams of cetyl alcohol for this tutorial. And the next is to put it in a double boiling method. I'm going to double boil it using this method and allow it to melt for the oils and butter to melt. So here's my body butter is melted, and the next I'm adding is my liquid oils. I didn't add this at the beginning to make sure I retain the nutrients in the oils. The first I added is my lemon oil. This is homemade lemon oil. There I will drop the link to the video on how I made it. For my lemon oil I use 30 grams of lemon oil. The next is my turmeric oil, and I also have the video on how I made this turmeric oil, and this turmeric oil doesn't stain. And I have 30 grams of my turmeric oil, and the next is my carrot oil. With all those oils are homemade. I made it myself and they are all in my channel. Just click the link below this video to watch how I made the oils. For my carrot oil I use 30 grams of carrot oil. The next I put it in the fridge to harden up, and at this point this is my shea butter and cocoa butter mix, and at this point I'll start whipping it. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make your body butter less greasy with natural ingredients. There are two ways you can make your homemade body butter less greasy, and the first one is to use natural powders like arrowroot powder, cornstarch, rice starch to make it less greasy. And the second one, which is the method I use for those body butter, and by using humectant like flaxseed and aloe vera gel. So for this recipe I use flaxseed and aloe vera gel to make this body butter less greasy. So I keep whipping, and I whip for like a minute and I stop and start again until I get the consistency I desired. So as I whip, you notice the changes in the consistency of this butter. So at this point, after whipping this body butter for like 20 minutes, the next I'm adding my natural ingredient. The first one I'm adding here is my flaxseed extract. This I have video on how I made this flaxseed extract, and this I made this with glycerin and distilled water. If you click on the link below this video, you will be able to watch how I made this flaxseed extract. I made this flaxseed extract with the use of glycerin and distilled water. So I'm going to whip this body butter. As you can see, the consistency is changing and is looking more fluffier. So I'll keep whipping it until I get to a certain consistency. And for the flaxseed extract, I added 20 grams of flaxseed extract. And the next ingredient I'm going to be adding at this point is my aloe vera gel. Below this video, I also dropped the link to how I made the link on how I made this aloe vera gel. If you've not watched it, just click the link and watch how to make this aloe vera gel. And if you don't have time to make the homemade aloe vera gel, feel free to use the store-bought aloe vera gel to make this body butter. So for the aloe vera gel, I use 40 grams of aloe vera gel, and I keep whipping. Then after whipping for some time, the next I added is my vitamin B3. I used 2 grams of vitamin B3 for this body butter. So guys, at this point, I love the consistency already, and this looks so good, and it absorbs on the skin. Once it comes in contact with the skin, it absorbs immediately, and I love this consistency. So at this point, I start adding other ingredients. I added my vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil, I use 3 grams of vitamin E oil, and after adding, I'm going to mix it. And the next is my essential oils. I use different types of essential oils, but I use 5 grams in total. And after adding my vitamin E and my vitamin B3, and I mix together, and at this point, this body butter is ready. Remember, this body butter is not just to moisturize alone. It helps tone the skin, because you have the oils I use are meant to tone the skin as well, to brighten the skin. So the whole family can use this body butter, and it's good. It absorbs. It's not greasy on the skin. So the next is to transfer it into my sterilized container and start using it right away. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow me on my social media handles. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And don't forget to share my videos to family and friends that may be interested in it. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.